started watching Will Smith. That nigga said, ain't no need for a plan B because it just distract you from playing A. I said, fuck you know what? I'm gonna rap. That's it.
And look what's going on.
I mean, it did work, but I wouldn't encourage other people to do it.
I understand.
I was just trying to test my faith because they failed me. But yeah.
Testing your faith is what this is all about too. We need to have faith in people like the Rockets. Like last night.
I just seen a post where they say, y'all get the award for the shittiest fucking team.
The Rockets lose last night. Obafemi just won at WrestleMania. He beat Brock Lesnar. And last night, it was cold as hell. It reached like 60 degrees.
It was freezing.
It was. What's your opinion? We're going to talk about it. This is In My Humble Opinion podcast.
Yep,
yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it right now. It's happening.
I'm like, what's your opinion?
It's happening.
Yeah.
We're here.
I'm talking to the cameras. This is my In My Humble Opinion podcast. It's me. It's Avery. And this is my brother.
Just Devon.
And we're back. All right.
This is Sister Lee.
You know, we're getting there. So let me do the things where I introduce you, right? Today, all right, we got a dope guest in the building. Somebody who's really been quietly turning up, staying consistent, and really carving her own lane. Straight out of Fifth Ward, Texas. All right. And letting her work speak for itself. From making songs about the ops when she was just in 6th grade. All right. To ripping mics across the country to being really greatly media trained, which we'll talk about. In my humble opinion, if you're not tapped in yet, you might be a little bit late.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all good because we're going to catch you up today with her very vulnerable project streaming right now, better than yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Lebra Jolie.
Make some noise, y'all.
Yeah.
It's your girl Lebra in the motherfucking building.
And pronounce her name correctly.
My name is Lebra, Lebra Jolie, Jolie. I am not a Libra. So I'm sorry to let you guys down who meet me and be like, oh my God, I'm a Libra too. I'm not a Libra. But what I did find out is my rising is a Libra. But I'm actually a Cancer, and my mom did not name me that based on the zodiac. She just really liked the name, and somebody had the name in her school, so she named me that. She had no idea of what a zodiac, like what the whole shit is, the horoscopes, and that's not why she named me or how she named me. But I do believe that God named you, and Absolutely. It's so crazy that He named me that because come to find out, my rising is a Libra, which means that is how people view me and look at me. So, Lebra Jolie.
Your birthday is the day before June 27th. This is June 26th. That's hard.
I think that's crazy. I mean, I think it's even more crazier like when I went and it was like a street out here that has my name. And they did say that street's been there for the longest. But I think what's funny to me is because I can't find anybody with that name outside of people using it as just a ploy name or I seen that name like mean books in Spanish. I think Lebra or whatever, or car parts. But as far as just like finding another person that name who has the same name, Libra, I haven't found that. So I think that's take clock that. The fuck?
That's a dope name.
She wanted me to be different, and different I am.
Exactly.
Oh,
and we're going to talk about the difference. We're going to talk about how you grew up. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about Fifth Ward. We're going to talk about getting kicked out of school. We're going to talk about fighting. We're going to talk about Wheatley. We're going to take our shots at Wheatley.
When y'all say all of that, I'm like, damn, all the odds was against me and I win.
But hey,
and then she can't, like, look at what I've been through. What?
Exactly.
Open it up for Trina, having Trina on songs. There's so much.
That's
big.
Everything comes back full circle.
Not facts.
Diamond Crime Mob, all that stuff. All of it come back full circle.
So let's get into it, guys.
Okay, let's get into it. First of all, we're going to talk about where you're from.
Uh-huh.
Well, we'll talk about where you're from first. So you are from Houston, but talk about the area you're born.
I am from Houston, Texas. I was raised in Fifth Ward, and I'm from Kelly Court, but I did spend a lot of my childhood on Lowndes Street, which is Lyons Avenue. It was next door to a funeral home. I can't fucking remember the funeral home now, But it was directly next door to the funeral home. If you fucking ride down Lounge Street, you'll see the motherfucking funeral home, and you'll see the goddamn apartments.
We know that funeral home.
I feel like we know that funeral
was
home.
buried
Yeah, I think our grandfather
Yeah.
was buried there. Yeah.
Our grandma's...
It was Lounge Apartments. That's what we called it. I
Yeah.
forgot the fucking actual name. And then next door is where like if you get older or whatever, you stay in those ones. You would, if you can pinpoint the shit, you'll know what the fuck I'm goddamn talking about.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
No capping, my rap.
Our grandma's from over in that area.
Yeah. So I went to Bruce
Yeah.
Elementary when I lived in Kelly Court. And then once I lived on Lowndes, I went to E.O. Smith Elementary and E.O. Smith Middle School. And then I started transferring shortly after that.
Our mom went to Bruce.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
But she was there before it moved. Because remember, Bruce was somewhere.
It moved?
Yeah, I'm about to say, she don't know.
It's a new, I'm talking about, this was
She's
back
a
in the day.
youngin'.
This is
I
back
didn't know it
in the
moved.
day.
I used to
now
play
it's there.
piano in Bruce.
Yeah. Okay.
I went to
piano.
I went to a couple places. But yeah, I went to E.O. Smith. E.O. Smith is like where like I really loved E.O. Smith. And I rode by there and I'm like, damn, no more E.O. Smith. It's gone. But they had E.O. Smith, and then behind E.O. Smith, they had like a school for like pregnant kids or whatever, which always have inspired me because I was just like, damn, growing up in the hood, you don't have nobody to watch your kid while you try to do something for yourself.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to build something like that. But they did. I think they took it out.
I think they took a lot of that kind of stuff
I think they took it out. And then I did get kicked out of E.O. Smith, so I did have to go to Marshall Middle School. So from there, I just was...
What'd you get kicked out of E.O. Smith for?
Well, so I used to do poetry and I used to write books at first. I wanted to be an author. And then after that, I started doing poetry. And I guess I got mad one time and I did like a bad poem. I did a bad poem and my teacher picked it up and she didn't like it.
Wait. So you didn't get up there and say the poem. You were just writing the poem.
No, I was just writing it and she
and
just
the
picked
teacher
it up.
found it.
She was minding my business, but she picked it up. And I got kicked out the volleyball team and the cheerleading team.
Oh, wow.
So then I had to switch because,
how bad was this poem? That's crazy. That's crazy. So teacher picks up your poem. They're like, hey, I don't like this. And then they kick you out of school.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I go to another school.
You remember what that poem said?
No, I just know it had some like bitches in it. So I guess
that's not surprising. That's not surprising.
I'm grown, so like now that I'm an adult, I'm like, it wasn't that damn deep.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was like, let me pull you to the side. Like, why
bad.
do you feel like I'm a bitch to you?
Yeah.
So this was about the teacher?
Yeah, it was a poem about. But I had like I would staple the booklets.
Yeah.
Now, I fold them. You know how they teach you make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Staple them. And then as you keep going, the pages keep being, but I used to draw too. Like I was a cold drawer. So like Illustrator or whatever fuck. So I would draw and I think it was just a mashup. Like this and the drawing, bitch, I ain't not fucking.
So it was a poem with the illustration. You wrote a book.
I mean, but like honestly, like I mean, it could have been bad, but everybody tell me to write my feelings and thoughts down. I wrote it down for one time, and I get in trouble for it.
Exactly.
Okay,
you didn't express it. You didn't do anything.
I didn't. It wasn't like it wasn't.
It was for you, and she minded your business as you stated.
Yeah, I mean, because even if she would have sat there and felt like, oh, you're doing this in class, I have a problem with this because you're doing it in class. It's like if you would have never read it and you just said, hey, what are you doing in class? We could have fixed it.
Yeah.
But she didn't. And I had to go and all of that. And I think that was like the first step of failing for me.
Because I mean, once you get, there is a point like sometimes when kids get in trouble, it just starts a domino effect of constantly getting in trouble. Yeah. But also, I taught for at least 15, 16 years and like, I've been called all the time. A kid will call you a bald-headed bitch one day under their breath.
They called you that?
Oh, I've definitely heard a kid say bald-headed bitch. And then it just happened. I'll be like, oh, no. Now, here's the thing. You can be like, look, I can't pinpoint that you said it, da-da-da-da. I can get mad. Or I'm like, they kids, like, they're going to be fine the next day. The next day they're gonna be in your face like, hey, either they're gonna say I'm sorry, they're gonna do something. I'm like, kids be upset. Like it's middle school. It's the worst time of your life.
All of that shit. That shit ruined me because I was never into school anyway.
Okay.
You know, I was never into school, but I mean.
Were you into school? Because you like certain things. You like piano.
Well, I can say that.
Okay.
But then somebody could come, you know, and so my mom would be able to say like, no, you used to come home and you used to play like with your dolls. You used to play school. So I did. Like I always loved to teach or learn. You feel me? And now I'm still like that to this day, teaching or learning. But I did always feel like I was like, damn, is something wrong with me? Because I always felt like in order for me to learn, I like people to come to me personally. I like to be like, you're talking to me. Yeah. Instead of you just talking to the whole class, like, I get to venture off into my own thing. So when you talking to the whole class, I'm writing raps, or I'm writing a poem, or I'm drawing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that make me slow or whatever, you know.
You wanted more one-on-one instruction.
One-on-one is kind of slow, but it's just, it is kind of slow.
I don't think it's slow.
One-on-one, if you got to be I mean, that's what the class is.
It's just attention. You retain information. You know how to do things. It's just the attention.
Because when I'm in it, like I'm all the way in. Like I put everything in. When I'm trying to learn something, I'm like, I like to finish it in 1 week, like one day. Like I get all the way into it. But it was just like, I don't know, like when you talk to the whole class, it's just, I have the opportunity not to pay attention.
Do you like attention?
No.
See, that's the other thing too, because you like two different things. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you kind of shy, but you also kind of not. Like, explain the attention. Okay.
Yeah. So I like attention whenever the fuck I want it or I feel like it. Like when I'm on lights, camera, action type of shit. But if I'm not, I like to just sink in and soak and learn or figure out whatever the fuck I'm doing. Shit. I like to go to the grocery store, put some fucking tampons in a motherfucking basket and bitch go and get some motherfucking whatever, this, that, and the third. And I don't want nobody being like, oh, you know, oh my God, that's Libra. And oh my God, look, she must be on her period today. Look at this bitch. She got something in her. I don't want that. I want to just go to the damn grocery store so I might look like a bum. I might sit there, no makeup, put my hoodie on, I put some glasses on, I try to make myself look like it ain't me. Cause I don't like attention like that.
Okay.
And it's not to say everybody gonna just be falling out, talking, oh my God, that's Libra. No, it's just that you never know who the fuck know you. In this position, you can sit there. The bad and the sad thing about it is you don't know who know you, but you don't know them. Anybody can know you. I could be at the grocery store and it could be somebody that feel like, oh, they don't want to say nothing, but they just sitting there recording or they sitting there and like, eyeing what the fuck I got going on.
When did it first start happening to you? Like when did it first, when you started noticing where you're like, oh, somebody's looking at me or recording me?
It'll happen like in my area. It will be like, I might go to the drive-thru and then I'm talking on the drive-thru and I think I'm like super humble, and I don't want to say that I'm super humble, but I realize I am. But I'm like to where I always feel like it's more to go, so I never give myself credit, right? So we're gonna start it off like that.
Okay.
So when I would go to like I'm thinking I really believed like, oh, I look different if I don't do shit and I wear a big hoodie and I don't wear no makeup and I wear some glasses. I think I look different. I think I don't sound like me. If I go through the drive-thru, they don't know it's me because when I pull up, it's not me. And it's been times where I go to the drive-thru and then they be like, bitch, you know this girl named Libra? And I'm like, no, who's that?
You have a distinctive voice. Like,
but I'm not knowing that.
Like,
I like you would not know that. Like you wouldn't think you have
Apparently
a distinctive.
They do.
Yeah. But you live with like think about yourselves as just individuals for now. Right?
Absolutely.
And yeah, you have a business and you have people who are fans of you and they know you. They know your voice. They wake up to your voice. They know all of this. That's one thing, but it's like, I'm thinking, bitch, it's the middle of the day. It's random place. We at a fast food. I'm coming up here. Yeah, can I get a Nacho Bel Grande? Da-da-da. And then I pull up and they, you know this girl named Libra. Fuck, they caught me. Yeah. So now I gotta like play along, but I'm not like saying, yeah, it's me. Or it done been times where like somebody would just kind of be like, it's been a time. It's been multiple times, but I'm gonna speak on that one. The voice shit got me. It fucked me up because I was like, bitch, I'm in an intercom. You talking to me? I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
We're pulling up, getting food. It's been a couple people through the day, through the week.
Yeah.
How the fuck you thought of me or knew me? And then, but then it was this other time where like, I had on a mask. I had some fucking glasses on. And I'm in fucking HEB. And I'm in the fucking line. I'm getting ready to check out. And this lady, she walked up. She said, girl, I love your music. It was an older woman too. I'm like, how the fuck she knew it was me? Bro, I got on a mask. I'm not even talking. Crazy. You can't hear my voice. I got on glasses. Like, that's when I realized, like, oh no, bitch, you look like your piece.
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought I could.
Like your videos. You look like yourself.
Bro,
you look like yourself.
But I thought like, they not gonna know it's me. Cause if you always see me on like online, most of the time I'm always like done up.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you really follow me, you'll see like, oh, it's been time. It be a lot of times when I get on there.
Are there times when you're done down? You came in today and you were like, hey, I'm not done up. You still, you look like you.
No, but on social media, it's like, it's rare for you to really just, you're not going to see photos of me like without my makeup, but if you follow me, you'll see like I be on there without makeup.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I do that is because bitches be like playing you. They be like, or niggas, they be like, I seen that bitch, that person, how I look nothing like it. Bitch, I look just like my picture.
Yeah. You ain't catfishing
You
nobody.
won't catch me off guard, bitch. But if you follow me, you'll see all of that. But yeah, so, but that like got me because I'm like, God damn, I have a mask on and all of this. Like, damn, I must
you ain't even
really
talk? She just knew who you was.
I'm literally at HEB line finna check out, and she's way over there, and she was older, so it was just like.
I think it's because she was older. You thrown off by the fact you got this older lady too. That's like,
yeah, I'm like,
yo, I really like that song.
This older lady walked up to me like, bro, we fucking way in fucking boom boom land in a fucking white area.
How does that make you feel?
Was it a white woman?
No, it was a black woman.
Okay. You're in a white area.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if he was like in a task to see a white woman, I'm like, hey man, that's how you know it's moving.
How does that make you feel though? Are you like taking it back or what?
How the fuck you know I'm in the task to see though? You just guessed that.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, because you said the task
definitely was in the task to see though. You cut that out.
I'm guessing. You know what I'm saying?
You can cut that out.
Yeah, I understand.
But I was definitely in the task to see though. Go ahead though.
Wow. But you didn't, no, she wasn't. She was not in the Tascasita.
Not in the Tascasita.
Not at all.
She was in Rosenberg.
Yeah, exactly.
She was definitely in Rosenberg.
Jokes.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel though when people approach you like out the blue like that?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So leave her alone, man. Like zero talk about. Man.
Like not in that type of way though. Like not in like leave me alone. Like it's just I don't like it because it's awkward. Like I'll say this. Okay, for example, I mean, because I still don't know like what's wrong with me, but I like it when I'm it's performative and I'm in character and this is like okay, this is Lebra Jolie. But if I'm just sitting there and I'm like minding my business, I'm trying to go to the store and whatever, I don't really like it. Because I don't like stuff to be about me.
Okay.
Like, I feel like, maybe I need a therapist. Because I don't really know the answers to this. But I would say, like, I feel like if I'm, like, for example, my friend died and we had a balloon release. And as soon as we walked up to the balloon release, they was like, oh my God, Lebra, I knew you was going to come. Like, yeah, I've been a fan of you. I've been waiting to meet you. And I'm just sitting there like, that's fine. But you taking away the attention for why the fuck we really here. We really here because somebody really died.
Yeah.
And the person that died, I love them. And you making it about me and now everybody looking at me and then it just looks like you're opening a space for somebody to hate me because a motherfucker would be like, oh, she walked in, she thinks she, and it's like, it's totally opposite. And we only really here for somebody that died.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can be like, oh, you a fan of me, this, that, and third. I don't want the attention right now. I want it on him. He deserve it. Or this person, they deserve it. So it just makes me feel uncomfortable when I'm not in the performative state. So I just don't like it.
You kind of want to control when the attention.
Like, and I know I'm the shit. Like, imagine you just know you fine as fuck, you look good, you know you the shit, and then you walk in and everywhere is about you. It's like, damn, I don't want it to be about me because I know I am the shit, and then it's gonna look crazy.
Okay. So it's not like a
I
confidence
don't want all
thing.
this
It's
attention.
like,
Just get it
I
off
just
me
want
right
to
now.
control the attention.
Yeah, so sometimes I try to dress like a bum. And then it's even
Is
more
this dressing like a bum? This is not dressing like a bum.
Like the tad bit.
You think the producer is shaking his head left and right. This is not dressing like a bum. So you don't know what bums look like.
Bums don't got chains like that.
Clothes wise, yeah, like I'm mismatching and shit. But if it was, I'll tell you this: if it was me dressing like a bum, this.
Okay, you take that off.
Matter of fact, so we can't swear.
Okay, that's all.
But the glasses though.
We'll go here. And then we'll take the makeup off.
Okay.
And then we might walk a little funny.
The earrings. Okay. The Coco Chanel earrings.
Maybe the walking a little funny, but I'm telling you right now, even our producer is shaking his head. He goes, man, ain't nothing bum about you.
Yeah,
ain't nothing bum about you.
But the producer wouldn't know me for just wearing a ponytail.
I'm going to tell you right now, our producer, he might not give out money to bums, but if you came up to him,
I might, money. But no, but
he'd give you. But he'd be like, nah, you don't need to be on the street.
Honestly, I never
let me take you out for a meal.
But I never even let my hair hang. Like I'll put on a bonnet and then like I just be like real like whatever. I just don't like attention just because it just feels like I know I'm the shit when I walk in a building, and it's like sometimes I just don't want to even feel like
you just don't want to do that. You just don't want to do that. So you still trying to get used to like the trappings of people like noticing you and fame and all. I don't think you want to be like, you want to rap and you want fame, but you just don't want that. You want to control it.
Yeah, not 24/7.
I just don't want nobody to think that just because I walk in a building like and I'm somebody where everybody will look. You know, I don't want it to. I just don't want to offend people. Like, that's not how I am. I don't think
you got to worry about that. I don't think you got to worry about
I do, because when I walk in, it is about me. And that's the part that I know.
Okay,
so I try to help the scenery.
She might have to worry about it. Ice Spice she went to McDonald's and that girl
she can't even sit at McDonald's. It's about her. But guess what? If Ice Spice would have walked in there with a bonnet on, with a hoodie on, then she had some glasses, probably put a little mole right there, big mole. And then she put a little motherfucking goddamn... face thing.
You want to know what's funny though?
She don't got to worry about it.
Yeah,
Ice Spice had the hoodie on and everything. And that girl went live and talked about walking up to... I'm like, you wouldn't have bothered Ice Spice.
She did. But Ice Spice didn't have like the facial recognition portion of it. So she did the best she could.
She still looked like Ice Spice.
Yeah, she looked like Ice Spice. She did the best she could.
And
but
she's
people
still Ice Spice because she got up to fight that girl.
But see, like,
on the table.
Even in that moment, she didn't want that moment to be about her, and she just at McDonald's with her friends. She just really wanted, and it don't mean like that's
trying to get
really
a McDouble.
That's when you know like a person is like just humble, because she could have came in there like, hey, I'm Ice Spice. I want to be Ice Spice everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No,
so you don't want to be you don't want
fuck no. Because you don't know who see you and you don't see them. It's dangerous.
No, absolutely.
Like I can go to HEB and a motherfucker can feel like, oh, that's Lebra getting out her car, put a tracker under my car.
That's true.
And figure out where the fuck I live. So it's
absolutely
not,
true.
You know,
man, them Rosenberg streets is crazy.
Rosenberg
streets is crazy.
Yeah, Katie.
Rosenberg is nasty. It's nasty, honey. No facts.
Okay, so going back, all right, we had skipped forward, but we was talking about first. You was getting kicked out of school. You move around the school. First of all, he brought up you was beefing with your ops in the 6th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. When does the op beefing start?
I'm so mad that they closed this motherfucking bar. What the fuck?
Lebra got here. She was like, "Oh, you got a bar," but the bartender had just left. Like just left.
She really wanted some reposado. Man.
Crazy.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, no, I really want some water, you guys. I am on a diet. But anyway, so yeah, no, with the beef shit, I used to be messy as hell, and it took me like in today's time where I'm like really trying to just like figure out. It's so crazy to be like a big, tall bitch today. Like, God damn.
You are hilarious.
For real.
You are the sister.
That's what it is.
That video we just filmed, you really are. You're my sister.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is.
That is wild.
Sorry, excuse me.
Somebody just walked by. They were very tall.
That was very tall.
A very tall, voluptuous woman. Looked nice.
Yeah.
She was nice looking.
Yeah.
Can I please get by?
Lebra tall too.
Lebra is very tall.
I'm not no motherfucker. I'm 5'4".
And lives in Rosenberg.
I am average. But no, so what was average is 5'4", right?
For
5'4" is not average.
You seem you're a little shorter. It's okay.
So it's a little bit below average.
You're a 5'4", like no heels, no nothing.
I'm 5'4".
Okay.
I don't think you're 5'4", my G.
What the fuck you think I am?
5'3".
5'3".
Get the fuck out of 5'4".
Yeah.
Facts. But how y'all gonna say 5'3" and he just was saying I was tall?
No, because I was making funny.
Yeah, I'm definitely 5'4".
Okay.
And
you want to fight?
So if you think if you think I'm 5'3", you need to look at the bottom of your shoe.
That extra inch.
Look at the bottom of the shoe and see
that extra inch. Do something.
Anyway,
but you was out here. We was talking. But
I mean, I don't mind being 5'3".
Yeah,
I would love to be 5'3".
Because you are 5'3".
But I'm not. It's an.
But we were talking about earlier. I said so. How are these fights started?
Yeah.
How are these fights? Because the fights is what gets you in more into the rapping. You was doing poetry.
Okay.
You were doing poetry.
Okay, so I was really, really messy. But I would say, like, now that I'm older, I do look back and I'm like, damn, why was I so messy? But I think really what it is like, bro, when you in fucking school, people be like, oh girl, don't tell her I told you, but da-da-da. And it's like, no, I'm gonna tell that you told me, because how do I know you not lying unless I say, bitch, you said it? And if I'm saying, bitch, you said it, you should be able to be like, you did say it.
Stand on
so
business.
You should be able to be like, no, you can say that I said it because they did say it. How you gonna tell me somebody said something about me or somebody said something about something and say, don't say it? How do I know you not just feeding it? If I don't say it, then I'm only believing you. And bitch, you could be lying.
So you was getting in front of it.
So I would get in some mess because, bitch, you feel me? But that was only a poquito. Most of my mess would be because I just like to take up for people. I would see like my friends and they might be messy. They was messier than me. I had this homegirl, like this friend, she was real, real messy, some would say. And motherfuckers would want to fight her for it. And then like when I see like she ain't standing on business and they calling her out and shit, now I'm finna fight for you. So I would really, honestly, I would say 90% of my fights really happened because I was taking up for people.
Okay.
And then like the 10% is me being messy, but whenever I was being messy, people wasn't fighting me.
Oh, okay. So really, the fight is coming from you. I'm standing up for somebody else.
I was starting it whichever way, bitch, whether it was me or them.
Because they not standing up for themselves,
when it came to me, like personally, my own personal shit, no, they wouldn't fight me. Half of my fights was not because of me or anything like that at all.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they know you would fight, so they're like, oh, I'm not fighting. So you jumping in on the other people, like, oh, you're not standing up.
We would also like in Fifth Ward, we would have like groups going to the skating ring, like with skating ring. So we'll have like groups like Coke Apartments, all of them. They was like the hot girls, hot boys. West Street was, I think they was just West Street. Kelly Court, that's where I'm from. They was nothing. So I would just link up with hot girls, hot boys, and then we'll go against Hardy Street. So Fifth Ward will always be for Hardy.
Okay.
And so we'll beef with Hardy. I forgot what the fuck their name was at that time. We'll beef with them all the time, and they would just link up at the skating ring, and they'll bring their best side, and we bring our best side. So that's how we would.
That was beefing with Hardy Street.
And so no, skating stopped, nigga, at a certain time. But when so during all of this, when I get kicked out of E.L. Smith, which is in Fifth Ward, I had to go to the school that's in Hardy or near Hardy, which was Marshall Middle School.
Okay.
So when I went to Marshall Middle School, that's why I say, I started doing beef. I was a poet in 5th grade, 6th grade. I started really having beef and doing beef songs. Because around 6th, 7th grade is when I went to Marshall.
Okay.
I had to go to the school of the ops.
Yeah, you was in enemy territory.
Oh, so you had
by myself.
Yeah, you was in enemy. You had to protect
beefing
yourself.
with Hardy this whole time.
After they're going to the skating ring and I'm participating with all of Fifth Ward.
Beefing with all of
They go back to their school. I'm the only motherfucker there.
Ooh, okay. Damn.
Okay.
And I'm the main motherfucker that's messy.
That was that. Yeah. So you was the leader.
Yeah. So they would like be like. After school, it was finna go down. And so I call my mama. My mama go and she'll pick up all my friends from Wheatley. And because Marshall Middle School and E.L. Smith are middle schools.
Yeah.
They were elementary middle school. E.L. Smith, elementary middle school. But we talking about E.L. Smith middle school version and then me, Marshall Middle School version. So my friends were all in high school. So my mom would go and get my friends from Wheatley in 9th grade. She'll bring them back to Marshall Middle School after school because after school they said it was up. So after school, so they ain't jumping me by myself.
Okay.
My mama would meet me, and she would have the Ford Explorer.
I was gonna say, what does your mom say about all this?
Had a gold,
but she picking them up. She picking up your crew. She
had a gold Ford Explorer. Pop the trunk. Bitches coming out the back. Bitches coming out the side of the door.
The gold Ford Explorer.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. But then when do you get the so you already out here? You winning the fight.
Never lost.
You winning
never lost.
Never lost.
Never
at that height.
Never. Well, I tell you, we beating the shit out of bitches after Marshall Middle School. Facts.
Yeah.
So then you like
facts.
I need to rap about this.
Whoop their ass, and then I go back to school the next day, and then bitch, y'all want me to call my people again?
Okay,
that's what your music.
So here's my thing. When do you like? I need to rap about this.
And then you know what's crazy too? Like it would be like, I'm not gonna lie, even though I was messy again, like I really didn't, it was certain stuff I didn't understand because it was certain people that like in middle school like hated me, and I still didn't understand it because it was like I never was messy with them, or I never did shit to them. They just hated me. And I felt like I didn't understand it either because I think now like with social media and everything, I'm like, I don't know if y'all seen that new shit that happened with Jada and Dez and all of them.
No, what happened?
Jada Waiter and Dez, they had like a fight or whatever, and then everybody was like, "Oh, Jada got her ass whooped or whatever." But really, in the video, Jada, she was in a chokehold or whatever. Did she get her ass whooped? We didn't see enough to say she did. All we know is that in the video, she was in a chokehold, and then Dez was whooping ass.
Yeah,
but it was just like that. Where
how long was the video?
How long?
Yeah.
It wasn't that long.
Okay, I understand.
It was, the fucking security had her in the chokehold, so we don't have enough footage to say she got an ass whooped.
We don't know.
All we know is, but you was in the chokehold. Yeah, but it wasn't
on video.
Yeah, it wasn't, and she did look crazy in the chokehold. But you got to look.
Everybody looked crazy in the chokehold. Yeah. Your arms is up in the
security guard.
It was a professional
chokehold. It was by a security guard, and then you see somebody on the end trying to get something in, but you can't say just give it up to that person. So it was like that for me too, though, where it was just like, not in comparison, but I used to win so much that like people just wanted me to lose. And you would think like, oh, the more people ask you, whoop, everybody be scared. It was the total opposite. They hate you so mad. It's just like, so bad. It's just like, you think like, oh, you got them hands, you whooping ass, like bitches gonna leave me alone. The more I whooped ass, the more they wanted to fucking kill me.
My God.
But that's how it works.
Just like, bro.
That's how it works.
It's the bloody nickel.
That is how it works. So you wind up in school in enemy territory, you winning. You winning left and right, but we got to get to the rapping.
Yeah,
we got to get to the rapping.
So during that process, like, of course, like I told you, I was a poet. So boom, I started doing diss songs in 6th grade. And I was recording them myself and shit on Audacity, LimeWire, getting the beat from LimeWire, and like doing like whole little 1-2. And what happened was somebody from Hardy Street that like I ended up being cool with too, they just started kind of trying to rap too.
Okay.
You know, and it was this girl in particular, she was rapping for Hardy. So then like we would kind of shoot little slugs with each other, whatever. But every fight I would have at that point, from that point and above, I would have a fight and I'll make a song about it.
Okay.
So I do. That's how
many fights we talk about? How many fights and how many songs we get into? Because you build up a whole reputation.
I'll say this: I was fighting more than the songs. How many songs I made? But I made songs to the ones that was important as far as like the continuous beef.
Okay.
But I would be like the person where like a motherfucker be like, "Bitch, I bet you won't hit that hoe. I bet you I will." Boom. And then I start off the brawl. Like I used to just start shit. So I'm glad I changed because that's not really what's up.
I was about to say.
I got a question though. Wait.
That is actually called kind of like, not kind of bullying, but
Libra, you sound like you was a little bully.
No, it wasn't bullying.
Oh, okay.
How many fights a week? If we had to average it out, how many fights a week we talking about?
Everybody know I got bad memories, so I can't really like average it out. But I just would say like I would
4 fights a week.
I would be the starter.
Y'all.
I would start
Libra
everything.
was killing y'all.
Yeah.
So because it'll be times like where we'll be like at the skate ring, and then I see my homegirl who really did start, because they used to fight over niggas and shit. I never fought over the niggas. I mean, I did, but I didn't at that.
Yeah, I get you.
We've heard your music. You don't fight over
the ones I was talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't, and so they would do all of that, and then the girl, like, I would just peep. Like, some of my homegirls was kind of scary, you feel me, in my opinion. So I would just kind of peep them coming, and they'll like, you know, when you dance and then you bumping, you feel me? Like, you're not just, you acting like you dancing, but you really trying to bump this bitch and all of that. So they doing a little bumping or whatever, and I peep it. And I, like, my friend don't see me looking, but I'm looking at her being scary, because, bitch, she just bumped you and I seen it, you ain't do shit. So now I feel like a protector, to where I'm like, they don't even know you got a bitch that's finna flush them. So boom, I'm like, okay, and then I'm seeing her getting bumped a few times, and then you don't just see me. I just come out the blue, pow, pow, pow. Boom, now you getting your nose broke.
She like a Tasmanian devil. You was out here beating up everybody.
It'll be like that.
So what you said, you're glad you changed.
That wasn't bullying.
No.
That was bullying
that's
her.
protecting. That's protecting.
Yeah, that's protecting.
In my head, I was protecting.
That's protecting. But then you said, hey, I'm glad I've changed. What starts you changing? Because you got to calm down at some point. You got to fight. You can't fight everybody.
Well, no. So what changed me was, I think once I started, like, people started trying to book me for music or whatever, book me to perform. And I was still like teen or whatever. Lil Boom from Trinity Garden. Yeah, I think Boom from Trinity Garden. He hit me one time and he was just like, bro, if you finna take music serious, you gotta stop all this internet shit. Ever since then, I stopped all the internet shit, because, bro, I used to be,
So you out here beefing on the internet, like, and fighting.
No, the internet was my place. Like, I could talk shit all day via phone, via text message. Bitch, we going all day. And I'm funny as hell. But in person, when it's time to fight, I am not doing no talking. And you might even think like I'm scared, because how much I'm not doing nothing. Because it ain't nothing to talk about. We finna talk, we can talk on the phone. Now we in person, ain't nothing to do but what's up.
Okay.
So I was just kind of be like, what's up? So all of that, like, it's been fights that I had before, like, that I didn't even know why we was fighting.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even dare ask you who you are. I didn't even know the person.
Oh, you just like, you came to fight, so we fight.
You a shooter for real.
Bro, a bitch came up to Wheatley High School to fight me, who was not even going to school. I was in 9th grade. She was out of school. Was in 9th grade.
A whole adult.
She was out of school. Yeah.
That is an adult.
Yeah.
That's an adult. An adult came to the high school.
18, 19 probably.
To fight a student, a child.
15-year-old.
Exactly. And so from what I found out afterwards was that the person who thought, like, some girl I was real cool with, she was my best friend, she ended up getting confronted because she used to go to the big girl's house, and she said something about their house being nasty. Word got around. They confronted her. She said, oh, I didn't say that. Libra said that. How the fuck did Libra say that, bitch? And I don't even know these girls.
You said, I ain't even been to the house. I ain't never even
hung with them. I ain't never been to their house. What are we talking about?
But you was ready to fight, though.
But you was ready to fight.
But why would you even believe it if I don't even know you?
I get that. So,
boom, they come, like, after school, everybody like, oh, bitch, the people, they outside. I'm like, who, da-da-da. So, boom, I'm like, all right, well, it's time to go outside. So I go outside or whatever. The crowd just following. I'm by myself. And I'm not knowing who's what's going on. I don't even know who got beef while we finna fight. I just know I'm not finna sit there during the fight and be like, who is you? So what happened? I'm not finna do, you came to fight.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight, and we'll figure it out afterwards. But I'm finna fight first. So that bitch was like, what's up? Da-da-da. And I didn't really find out who she was, what happened, until afterwards. I literally had a whole fight that I didn't know what the fuck it was about.
If I have a fight, I need you on my team. Because God,
I was about to say, you got to call that Libra. Yeah, you got to call that. But she retired.
She retired
for fighting.
Undefeated.
And when I found out what it was about, I'm like, bro, I don't even know these people. Like, what the fuck? And that's when I went to go beat up the girl who did, my friend who lied on me. Whooped her ass like 6 times.
So
I
did a
whole song about her.
Double fight.
So off of motherfucking Plies, who hotter than me? I said, how you feel, police shot that your face hurt?
Wow.
You did all that talking and got your ass murked. You showed up at my house like you was gonna die some shit. You had 7 hoes with you and got your ass kicked. Why you lying on hoes saying I ain't got shit for you? For the O, baby. So you fucking with who? What was your point of shooting if you had no target? You a little messy ass bitch. I finished all the shit you started. Because they start shooting in the air after I knocked her.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a flashback for you.
So here's the thing. So you said Boom from Trinity Gardens hits you up and was like, hey, if you want to take music seriously.
Oh, that was before. That was after.
Yeah,
everything.
that was after that.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, so
like,
that was after.
Shootings is happening. It's like, hey, calm down.
Yeah, that was after everything. But
okay.
Before that was something that happened like I said, when I was in 9th grade.
So you just stopped cold. You just say, yo, I'm not fighting no more.
Oh, when he said that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the eye of the tiger still in you? You still want to fight sometimes?
Nah. Like, I don't even like drama. Like, I don't like drama so much to where, like, I don't put myself in those type of situations, and I don't like, even with men, like, I don't go through phones. Like, I might be hurt, cry, but I'ma cry and then I'ma get you back by fucking with somebody better.
That's the best way.
That's the American way.
That would hurt my soul.
Yeah, but I'm not getting back with, like, I'm finna bust you. I've never busted windows a day in my life. Never fucking flattened tires. I never went through a phone. I've never in my life went through a phone. So I'm not finna do stuff like that. And
it would hurt his feelings more if he saw you with somebody better.
Exactly.
That's an ego thing.
I feel like
that's an ego thing.
More because I got pride now.
Yeah.
Like, now it's just like, I'm not going out like no loser bitch. Like, I'm over here like, oh, fuck. It's like, and my mom always taught me, like, the white woman way. It's a black woman way and it's a white woman way. Black woman way gets you temporary success. You be happy because you just beat this bitch ass. You done knocked this nigga teeth out. You done caught him up. But the white woman way is doing it strategically to where, like, you can get beat up and bitch, you'll be good tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're celebrating when the person could put an ice pack on and be good tomorrow. But you know who's not gonna be good tomorrow? Your ass. When she put your ass in jail.
Oh, so you just gonna call the police?
I'm not gonna call the police.
Call the police.
But I'm saying I'll get you in a long-term way.
Okay.
No, I'm not calling
Rosenberg PD.
I'm not calling the police, but I'm gonna get you back in a strategic way to where like
it's
gonna be in
so what was it like
in your heart and feelings.
You're gonna take his money.
So how'd you start then? Once you heed the call, you like, look, he said, let's quit the fighting, let's quit all the drama and things like that. You're like, all right, I'm gonna start taking music seriously because you're getting the attention now musically.
So at that point, that's when I started like listening to battle rap and stuff, and I changed my name from like Gutta Lee to Lebra Jolie. So I made
your original name was Gutta Lee.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I thought
that is apropos.
I wanted to be Webby.
Oh, okay.
I was definitely inspired by Webby.
That first album
Trill
changed.
ENT Gutta.
Okay.
But instead of G-U-T-T-A, I was G-U-D-D-A-H. Yeah.
Gutta Lee. So that's the original name, Gutta Lee. And then you're like, all right, I gotta retire Gutta. So you switch over to what happened? What you looking for?
To you.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see what
there you go.
Still, move the pillow closer to you. Kind of in frame.
There you go.
All right, cool.
So you dropped the Gutta and you said, I'm gonna just go by Lebra Jolie.
Yeah. So I wanted to just be more professional and I wanted to start taking it serious. And I think at that point, I was still like little like lingering messy, but I had changed so much that I just kind of I just wanted to be like professional and serious. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to change my lyrics too. I wanted to change like just like, because of course when you dissing, especially at that young age, you're not like doing bars and shit like that. You just kind of like, bitch, you talking about what's going on in the moment and it's beef and it's ghetto. Yeah. Like, if you hear my voice back then, it was different. And I was so fucking Houston, like accent-wise. That shit was crazy. But I just wanted to be like, I just wanted to step it up. At that point, I realized people, like, it was something I need to take serious. I've never put out music and didn't have an audience. So from the time I put it out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've always had listeners and people like that was around it, you know? So I always had an audience or fan base or whatever. So I just kind of was like, okay, well, shit, people want to pay me, let me take it serious. And I start wanting to like really think about my bars.
I'm about to say, who else is recognizing? Is your mom realizing like, yo, my daughter's getting a lot of attention from rapping?
No, so during the time that Boom said that was around the time like, or I won't say like around the time like somebody go pull up the motherfucking artifacts, but in that same time frame is when she was like, people trying to book you need to take it serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what made me just like switch it up and really take it serious.
All right.
So how were they trying to book you though? You were already putting music out? Like what?
So remember I've been popular over the disc records, but then
So you were putting the disc records out?
Then yeah, I've always put the music out.
Okay.
That's why I said like I never experienced not having any crowd.
Yeah.
How were you putting the disc records out though?
I would put them out on YouTube.
Okay.
So that YouTube had just popped off or whatever. And so like even people would like pay me to upload their shit on my channel because my channel was like buzzing.
It was popping.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would do it on there. And so yeah, what the fuck we was talking about?
Well, how you were putting the records out.
How you were putting the records
yeah,
out.
so I was putting it out on there. Oh, but it was a group from Fifth Ward that came out named MPS. And so they had like a song on the radio called That's My Lil Dip or whatever. And so I remixed that. And then I think is Meek Mill, one of Meek Mill house party maybe song.
To the house party.
Yeah, I think it was that. I'm not sure, but I think it was that. I did a remix or a freestyle on that one and on that one, and they just really did really, really well. And so that's what made me like real popular. Outside the hood, it went to the whole north side. Yeah, and then some of the south side too. So that's what made me like, I guess, in that time frame, global as far as Houston rap culture is concerned. And so that's what made me popping.
And that's young. And what is that like to see like you're getting this kind of attention and you're like, oh, like it's kind of moving. Like I'm taking this seriously. I got the city looking at me and you're very young at this point still.
I didn't think what I thought at that time, but I think it wasn't really a big because I never had to fight for it from the jump.
Yeah.
So to me, it was just like more so expansion. But you wouldn't know the difference if you wouldn't know the difference from a person that like never had it. Then it's just like a big difference. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, oh, okay. Like, as I'm going, it's growing. That's how I looked at it.
Business as usual.
Yeah. So, but that is what made me like popping. Like if you was to go and like I started doing shows and it was like, oh, they wanted me to do About That Life and you gonna do what when you see me? Yeah, that sound right. And so I'm like a teen doing these performances and I ain't gonna lie, like a couple of shows, I'm like, nigga, I could see shit but lights. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Especially because at the time it's growing, I done already evolved as far as, remember, on the back end where it was like, Libra, take it serious.
Yeah.
So I'm now my third eye is open and this shit not even mixed right. I'm not even saying no bars. It's just basic shit and they just loving it. And so, yeah.
And so you're like, I need to adjust. I'm already making my adjustments and y'all are already here.
I already was making my adjustments, but they was like on that. And it was just like, I think then that was the other hard part, which is trying to get those people to come to who you are now. But they like that, and it's just, it kind of remind me of Sexy Red, where it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't really just thinking hard about what the fuck she's saying and stuff like that. Like, she ain't thinking hard about how it's made, how it's mixed, how her tone is. And people just happen to like it. Like, when people just like you, they just like it.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand that at that time either,
So it is a thing, too, where it's like you're trying to strike a balance between, like, I'm making this, but I also want to, like, maintain my audience,
it's too. It's still fire. It was fire for fucking about 5 years. And it's like, bitch, I'm not even... Now I'm looking at battle rap, Nicki Minaj, Drake, fucking Lil Wayne. Hey, you guys, I want to show y'all I can really rap. But that's not what the hood... Because I'm from the hood. That ain't what the fuck they want to hear. They want to hear fucking people, man. Fuck your baby daddy. The baby mama ain't shit. And I wasn't on that no more.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So then I had to lose some and... keep going.
What was that like to say, like, hey, I'm going to maintain this even if I'm going to lose part of this fan base? Because I just don't want to, I want to do something different.
I think you can't really say what it's going to do until you see it. Like, I mean, for me, I ain't really know, but I noticed, like, once I did change it, I noticed, like, okay, they still loving this same old song.
Okay.
Or they still recognize me as the same old one, or they're not growing with me as far as the amounts on this new stuff or whatever. Which you mean, shit, I ain't like it, but I think I just look down in hindsight. But for me, it was like, either I had a choice, either, what I'm saying, keep going into the direction that made me that they like, or transform and change for the better me, which is what I did.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't stay into that because, I wouldn't, at that point, I would just start growing. Like, I wouldn't even beef with people no more. It wasn't nothing to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can see it now in today's new artists where it's like, I can see when people like something, it's like, oh no, they like that, stay in that. And you got to do it a little longer before, because I feel like now I learned you got to do it gradually so they can grow with you, because these people ain't grown yet. And you got to think like in the industry, it's like you a newborn baby versus you might come in thinking like you coming in off of your last shit that is something you trying to transform from, but the industry look at it like you just getting started. So you have to stay in that a little bit longer. Like even if you look at Nicki old shit, all of that shit, she really popped off when she was like 27, 28.
Yeah.
Feel me? That's kind of fairly old, really.
Yeah.
And then if you go back and look at like how she projected herself or reacted, or how she was dressing, she dressing like popcorn girl and all of these things that's suitable to kids and kid type of stuff. But she was 27, 28.
Yeah.
So she started off, but she had to start off in the industry as a newborn.
Yeah.
You got to start off like that.
Yeah, appealing to the kids, and then, or even like Beyonce, it took her how long till she started being like drunk in love and getting sexy?
Yeah.
Even
so
before
it's
that,
like
to Destiny's Child, but even we talk about a lot. The baby wore a diaper.
He did.
The baby did. The baby should have wore a diaper. It was a diaper South by Southwest.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you got to figure out how to get to the point that you want to get to.
Yeah. So I feel like it was one of them things, but I didn't have a team. I never had a team with me even when I signed. I didn't have a team. I didn't have a team till after I signed.
Talk about okay, so even the signing. So when you first signed, what were your expectations? Because you said you didn't get a team till after. So
you can still go into your chronological order that you want to go in.
Okay.
You gotta skip.
I didn't want to jump all the way to it. I felt like we was moving. Yeah. Okay. So I felt like we were moving. You were already building up. Like even when we had talked about like you tweeting like at Trina, tweeting it like you're getting opportunities to be on stage with these people fairly early on. What is that opportunity like? Like think about the first time you're on stage with like Trina.
I can be real or I can like fix it.
Let's be real.
Okay. So we're gonna be real. So I did the show, and then I have the receipts, but I'm not gonna say the person's name, but it's easy to figure it out and find out because I'm still cool with this person. But the person had made a tweet and was like, hey, so after the Trina show, they was like, hey, Trina, she felt like you was, you did great or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. Called me, she want to fuck with you or something about that. And I think at the time Trina was doing her Rockstar label. Okay. So like every artist, girl artist or whatever she was signing, they would have Rockstar at the end of their name or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. And so this person made a whole post about it. So the whole Twitter at that time was like, oh my God, like, everybody was just gagged on the edge of their seat. And then when I tried to call this person, they went missing for about 2 days. So during the 2 days, I ended up hitting somebody. I'm hitting a couple people, but one of the people I remember because I got receipts for that one. And they was just like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? Because this motherfucker just made a whole post. Everybody now inquiring, what's tea? And this motherfucker missing. I've been calling. And then boom. So long story short, after 2 days or whatever, the person finally got in touch with me, and they was like, oh no, she just called you just to say like congratulations, like you did great or whatever, and she loved how you performed.
So the person made it seem like you're about to get signed by Trina.
I get it.
So how did that feel? Well,
basically,
that moment.
I put 2 and 2 together. Basically, I felt like Trina was probably most likely interested. That's why she. I feel like Trina was most likely interested. That's why like she that's why like you plastered it or plastered it all over the place.
Yeah.
And she was most likely interested, and that's probably why she even stayed with me on there or whatever the case may be, or you know, we got the picture or whatever. And then I think that somebody just was trying to play my manager and then fucked up the whole situation. So then you had to like skedaddle from me for about 2 days until you figure out what was the end result of whatever the fuck you started or did. And then when it came down to it, after those 2 days, they came back and said, oh, she just wanted to say this, that, and the third. You're not gonna sit there and make a whole post just to say that. Yeah. And you're not gonna sit there and that's not worth a phone call.
Yeah.
That is something that you would just call right then and there, or the next day. Yeah, she said you
text
that. Yeah, that wasn't nothing to go make a whole grand gesture about. So I think that's what really happened.
Okay.
Yeah, but I never brought it up to her. I wouldn't.
Yeah, of course not. She didn't. Yeah, I'm about to say.
I wouldn't bring it up, and it's not even that deep because it wasn't something I didn't feel like I was ready at that time anyway. But that's what I thought about it at that time. I was like, this is cap.
And things happen full circle because you're right. You're like, hey, I wasn't ready at that time, but
that's just me saying that like on my own.
Yeah,
that still does not take away from what actually occurred.
Yeah,
what people parts were that could have fucked up my potential. Future, you know, my potential life. That's just me taking the good with the bad and saying like, oh, I wasn't ready anyway. That's why I didn't trip out. But that was also my own opinion because, of course, like if you, well, not everybody like me, but I always feel like it's more shit to do. I always feel like it's better. So I'd never be satisfied with myself because I always feel like, oh, we can do more. But that don't take away from the fact that somebody felt like I was enough at that time.
Yeah.
So
you can be better than yesterday
for a reason. Like you're saying, I mean, full circle because you got to do a song with Trina.
Yeah. Which I thought like was crazy as fuck too.
You thought it was what?
Crazy as fuck.
Yeah. When it comes back around, because it's like it was meant to happen anyway.
No, I feel like meant to happen too, but I I really believe in God, and I think that's really like been the main thing that's just been keeping me on this journey to go to music or whatever is because he's just been leading me here. So I think like even with the Trina thing, it's like I wasn't thirsty to where like in no shade to the situation. I'm saying I wasn't thirsty where it was just like, no, what happened? This was my moment. I took it. Like any God-fearing person would just be like, no, what is the negative? How can I make the negative positive? And I looked at the negative as a positive. But shit, God led me here. So I just feel like everything happened for a reason. And when you look at today's timing, the fact that she came back up, you feel me? And she's on like my project and all of this is like, it just let me know like, I wasn't meant to sit there and I was meant to learn from that.
Yeah.
And what I learned from it was people don't let nobody talk for you. I had no control over it, but I learned from it.
Yeah.
But I didn't cry about it or felt like I didn't live life being like, oh, I could have made it if I felt like no, I didn't even charge him up about it. I just kept it moving.
Yeah.
Didn't slow you down one bit.
Yeah. And even with like Diamond, I thought it was just so interesting because like with both of these features, I could have had any female artist or any like, current male artist, like new artists on my project. But the fact that like we didn't go into this project saying we're gonna get these two, but it's so crazy how like I feel like God is just trying to let me know like you doing what you need to do and you going on the path that I need you to go on, which is you sucking shit up and just keeping it moving and you looking at everything as a positive and you willing to wait your turn, you willing to take the long route, you willing to lose, you really willing to take a L. And I feel like it's just so crazy that like when I got the feature with Diamond is the first fucking the first freestyle I did ever outside of Palms was on Bitch I'm a Star by Diamond. And Diamond was my favorite. And I say Diamond because if you look at during them times, it matches up to what I said. Like I used to fight a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
That was that. So that was the first fucking instrumental I used. And then as far as Trina, that was the first celebrity I met. So I just think that's crazy.
Circle.
It's full circle. It's like it's
circle.
meant to be.
But it could have been full circle, but it's full circle now when I named my project Better Than Yesterday.
Yes.
Talking about everything.
I mean, look, even the way you talk about the fact that it's like you're signed to Interscope and you're like, I don't have a team. You get a team after the signing. Mm-hmm. Like after the signing. I mean, talk about just coming into the building. You've operated all the time completely independent. Mm-hmm. Everything you do is like, hey, this is just me. So when you sign to Interscope, you're still doing just you. How does the team come about?
So I would say this. My thing is I never like, I'm not one of them people where it's like, oh, I want to do everything by myself. No, but I think to understand me, you have to understand, like, I never had family. So I really value relationships and I value who's around me and I treat them like family, or I look at them or view them like family, or I expect them to be like family. So because I never had any. So when I do anybody that come in close proximity, that's how I feel. I've always been, even when I wasn't in the spotlight in the forefront as far as music and I was another underground artist, I was always learning. And one thing I learned is that like your life and everything you do, you having the manager is very important. They have to basically be you. Yeah. You like your life is in their hands. Your life is determined whether they really believe in you, whether they really gonna go out there and they don't give a fuck about being embarrassed because they over here begging a motherfucker to listen to you. Yeah. But they have to believe in you that much to where they feel like they can go out in this world and they can like, please, bro, I need you to listen. This is my new art. They have to be like that. You feel me? So I never just like, y'all, it's gonna sound funny, but people always thought because how I move and I don't get on the internet crying or telling my business, they always thought I had help. So a lot of people didn't help. And the people who tried to, I just never felt like I had good candidates. Okay. So when I got my deal, of course, why would I now, people getting the wind of, oh, everybody want to sign Libra, they want to sign Libra. Why now would I trust anybody that's coming to try to help now that the help happened when, bitch, I just didn't have help for forever. Feel me? So now when the people come, boom, I signed my deal without any management. So my fucking money came straight to me. I didn't have to break it off, but I didn't have to break it off not because, oh, I don't want to break it off with you motherfuckers. No, it's just nobody brought me the fucking deal. Yeah. You did it yourself. So why the fuck would I do it? You know? So after I get signed, then you know, of course, which again, it's not that I just realized it. It's just that was the cards that played. Yeah. It's not that I just realized it, but like now that I'm in the game, you need a fucking team. Yeah. But I've been needed a team. Yeah. You need a team, period. I think if I would have been had a team, I would have been fucking made it, or been did something, or been, you know what I'm saying, accumulated all the work. Like, bro, I've been doing this shit myself for the fucking longest. Mm-hmm.
How'd you go about acquiring the team then? Like you said that like a manager is so important. Like
it is.
When you were looking out for a manager, like how did that and relationship even start?
Too, like, bro, like we from Houston. Like it's shit not easy to like make it out. Feel me? Like you can't just make it out of Houston. We didn't all, even if we went there, we not placing ourselves. Let's take ourselves out the equation. We didn't watch it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's only so far you can fucking go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you really, in order to go to the next level, you got to depend on getting the rest of the fucking crowd. But just off of Houston, period, we get bored. We get tired. I seen everybody fucking when Sauce Walker came out. Ooh, we doing all drip, drip, until they felt like you didn't do anything that felt like you were leaving us.
Yeah, I think it is a thing where everybody gets familiar with everybody. Yeah, and they're like, oh, like there go Libra again. I know Libra.
I know him. Oh, my cousin know him. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and then it takes the stardom out of it. And then everybody, you know, welcome to Houston where everybody want to be somebody. And everybody could be somebody. But I think at that point, you know, I seen that, you know, and I seen it multiple times. So anyway, what was I saying?
We talk about how you align with the manager, like how you decide to get a team.
So when I got signed, it was somebody that was on the label that wanted to manage me. And she was with my label. She actually is the reason I got signed. And she wanted to manage me, but she was with them, but she was finna get ready to leave or get fired or whatever the fuck.
Because we know what happens with labels. Things change.
She was getting ready to do that. And so I was like, you know what? Since she was my gateway, I don't know my marketing. I don't know anybody on the team because she was in the middle of it. She the one got me signed, and then she talks to them. I don't know anybody on my team. That would kind of be dumb for me to not take this opportunity to let her at least manage me so that I can get to know who the fuck is on my team. Because if I don't get her and she leaves, they can be like, we don't give a fuck about that artist.
Yeah, you just
so I had to be strategic. So I say just so I can make sure that I do it the best way that I need to.
Did you get signed? Like,
how does Interscope reach out?
Yeah, how do they reach out to you?
So, full short form.
No,
full long.
We already been shit. We've been talking.
Yes,
it's about you.
Yes,
the attention's on you, sweetie.
Really, like y'all been really having me talking. But no. So boom. I was finna get. I was about to sign to somebody. I lived in LA. About don't quote me on this, but like about a year type shit, whatever. Over a year, whatever. I lived in LA. I was finna get signed to somebody. It did not work out. Mm-hmm. So after it didn't work out, goddamn, who this motherfucking Nat? Motherfuckers all over Houston. Like,
it's that time of year.
Anyway, so boom. It didn't work out or whatever, and I come back to Houston. And so when I come back to Houston, I'm just like really depressed for about 3 months. I'm super depressed. 3 months, I think I stayed in my like room for like decent long period of time. And during that time, I'm not gonna go into details, but thought about like suicide type shit. It was just really, really bad because I felt like I failed because I think out of like my whole period of life, I felt like that was the first time like that I believed in somebody and something. People come to you in music all the time and be like, oh, I can help you with this. Oh, we could do this, and that. And I just be going with the flow. But this was the first time I believed in something. And to be honest, I know like my daughter here, but I didn't really want to like look at her and be like, I just felt like I failed. Because I put in so much work and time. And that person put in a lot of money, but I put in work and time and youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at that time that person came, like I was buzzing. And I just felt like during this time of depression, it really hit me hard. And I just felt like, damn, like I can't look at my daughter and tell her chase her dreams and mine fail. You know what I'm saying? Like I never believed in like, you know what I'm saying? When it's not a parent's fault, but when a parent be like, oh, you should do this, but you didn't do it. So you can't even, you can't pop it that much. Yeah. You really getting popping. Like, I thought you was going to be better than me. Yeah, well, I'm just like you. But, you know what I'm saying? You can't really just be like, you feel me? Because what the fuck is the example? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's not their fault. I'm not saying that, but that's what I was thinking. How can I sit there and tell my child, oh, you can be whatever the fuck you want to be? What if she don't want to be a fucking lawyer? What if she don't want to be a doctor? What if she want to do something on the, bro, they had career day. They never said, oh, you could be an engineer as far as engineering music. Yeah. Fuck no. Yeah, engineering, fucking engineering. Yeah. But not no goddamn music. Or they never say, oh, you can be a photographer. Do you want to be a videographer? Do you want to be, never that. So do you want to be a rapper? You know what I'm saying? No. Yeah, they might have said a singer for Full Sail University. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? So I just, it put me just really in like this dark place that just was like, I'm telling you, it's the darkest place that I've been in like so long. And it was all because I just didn't want to look at my child and just say I didn't have a fight in me no more. Like, I don't know. It just...
How'd you climb out the dark place?
Let me keep moving my lips because it's going to make me cry. But it was just like real, real dark. And I've like thought about like suicidal type of shit way back when I was little. But it didn't come back up during like a long period until this period came. And this period, like, bro, I was praying every single day, like for years. But when this happened, I stopped. Like it just really did me in. And what happened was after I sat down for like 3 months and it was just like real bad. It was the worst time. I would say like top 3 worst times of my life. Really top 2. But worst time of my life. And what happened was I just kind of climbed out of it after 3 months. And I took like the money I had, I think this was during COVID, and I ended up paying like a videographer, and I ended up putting out the records and songs that I did with when I was with that person. But I wrote everything, and then the producer, he produced everything. It was just me and him in the studio. He gave me the green light on the production side, and it was just me on the writer side. It was just me on the concept side. So I ended up paying the person, and I paid them for like a video package deal. Give me like 4-5 videos for this amount. Boom, we're gonna keep shooting. And I seen it warming up, but I knew like this one that it was gonna pop. I knew, and I put it third on purpose. So I did first video, second video, third video. It was like 8 labels called me.
What was the third video? What was that song?
Third video was Now What.
Okay.
And 8 labels called me at that time. And that was, if that was one for each month, I would say that concept of in 6 months things can change was really real, because in 3 months is when I had 8. And within 6 months is when I got signed to Interscope. So 3 more months after that. But I think it's just like a key, like it's one of just the pivotal points in my life, because it was like, bro, like God be saying, bro, right when you about to give up, like all he be needing you to do is fight a little longer. Like right when I could have sat there and just ended it all, or right when I was just sitting there at like the deepest, most darkest moment of my life, just because I sat there and fought a little longer and said, you know what, let me pay this nigga with this money and do it like this, that, and the third. Boom. Like I literally got out of depression and got signed.
Yeah.
That's a great feeling.
And it was just like the craziest shit. But I think like so I won in that aspect. But what I lost my soul.
You think so?
Temporarily in that time, because what I had lost was the love for it. Even though I still had the drive, I didn't have the love. Because like the songs that I got signed off of, now at that point, the relationship with that producer, I done figured out my sound. That's all the artists need in this life. Like that's the most important shit. You can make songs all day, that's fine. And you can keep going viral, and you can keep having little hits, so you can even get a gold record off of it. That's not what matters. What matters is when you get your fucking niche. You get your 2-piece. When you get that Drake and 40, you get that Kendrick Buster, you get what I'm saying? When you get your person.
Yeah.
Beyonce Dream. You feel me? When you get that, that's when you really, you feel me? And I like now I'm in the game. Like imagine it had never got better. Like it had never got better. Because it seemed like I won in that moment, but then what happened was that person tried to come back. As soon as I got signed, they tried to sue me for like $5 million. And then they was threatening to take down the music that I got signed off of, which normally people would get popular, like they'll have a buzzing song. My song was buzzing in Russia. My comments was very Russian.
International.
I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. So it went very just fucking viral. And I couldn't even capitalize off of, imagine you worked from fucking middle school to now just to get a fucking deal. You finally get the motherfucking deal. You get the deal and the shit snatched from you.
Yeah.
And the person that already put you in depression, you're not thinking they finna follow you. It's like, nigga wanted me to die. Like, yeah, follow me to death.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you're not going away. I thought like I beat that. I got out of that. Okay, whatever. I got signed.
Moving forward now.
And then you pop back up. And then you go and then they do some shady shit where he snatched the records from the producer, make the producer backdate, sign the shit over to him. And then now it's like a conversation where it's like, bitch, you know, we talked to him. It's clear he doesn't want you to, he's not trying to do business with us. It's not a money issue. He trying to stop you.
It's a personal issue. Trying to stop it.
Yeah. It's not we can figure this out. We can work it out. What kind of percentage you want? Okay, now that you got your hands on it, it's not about that. It's a person that just want to blackball you. And that's why I just be taking that type of shit serious, because this shit is serious. And it would be more low level with me because I mean I'm not no fucking Rihanna or some shit like that. However, it's just like people will call me and be like, oh, because they comment on my shit. This person that called them and asked them is they working with me. And so when I got signed, I had like a lot of DJs and shit is mad at me because we was Houston DJs. We was cool as fuck. And when that time came, nigga, I had to cut everybody off because I couldn't figure out how the fuck shit was getting leaked to this person.
Oh, okay.
So I had to change my number and all kind of shit. And a lot of motherfuckers got mad because they're like, bitch, you know,
So they think you changed. They think you changed.
Yeah,
up.
like, yeah. It's just like, nigga, y'all don't, this person is really trying to stop me. And y'all don't know what I've been through, what I just fucking came out of. But I'm a soldier. I'm not crying on y'all's shoulder. Yeah. It ain't for y'all to know how deep it was. But yeah, I had to like literally sign with like a new number, not even telling nobody I'm finna sign all of that. And luckily, and I felt like that person was just trying to like make my label be like, you know, like you just kind of coming as a problem.
Yeah.
Like you thought we was gonna sign you was gonna be on top of the world. This nigga trying to sue you. Oh, you did. You know what? But they didn't. They ended up riding for me.
Okay. Why do you think that man or whoever this person did? Why do you think they felt that way to be able to come after you like that?
That's what they do in the industry.
Okay.
And that's why I think is like the crazy part is like people be just online and I done heard people during this moment say like, oh, Libra don't even take music serious. Bitch, what do you mean I don't take music serious? Oh, I've been doing this shit since I was in motherfucking middle school. Yeah. I literally didn't do anything else outside of this. That's how much I believed in it. I like motherfuckers was graduating, getting jobs. They laughing at me. Oh, this bitch, yeah, this bitch thinks she trying to rap. She Rashida, da da da. I'm getting all of that.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Because I'm not getting money at the time.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at like, oh, she didn't do this, she didn't do that. I took all of this, bitch, and you sit over here talking about, but all because I'm not coming to you telling you what's really going on behind the scenes.
And it's none of their business.
And I get it, like in today's time, now, that is what they do. You know, that's
I think it goes with that familiarity
and I feel like
too.
I would be in a further position if I would have told the people who was riding for me at the time what was actually going on instead of like, they not knowing.
But you didn't know whether who to trust or who's leaking or anything.
I just was always taught like not to even show like emotions and feelings that was weak. So
okay.
Yeah. So that's what I was taught. So I just didn't even, you know, and then like you don't know who to trust when it comes to the business when you knew. I don't have relationships with people and shit at that time. So I can't even sit there and talk about my experience because I'm still thinking this person, the motherfucker called me on my fucking a couple days after my birthday talking about, you know, since you don't fuck with him, they ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. You know, you only got, like, your shit only went viral because it's your birthday.
Okay.
Feel me? Like, motherfucker was prepping me for blackball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel me? So, if you getting it like that, like, I'm not finna just I'm from the hood. So, I'm not finna come on that motherfucker just, bitch, this person, da-da-da-da, when, like I said, white woman way and black woman way. In today's time, yeah, black woman way is working. Like, people want to hear that so they can ride for you. Like, yeah. But at that time, like, it was just like, I would win more if I said nothing, because if they say everything and I say nothing, these people gonna start looking at you like you're the problem and not me.
Yeah.
And that is what happened.
And that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Okay.
But what I lost is that interaction with the people who supported me and who wanted to know, why the fuck did you delete that song? The video's still on YouTube. But why did you delete that song? Whatever happened with that song? Whatever happened during that time period? Whatever happened? Why isn't Libra where we think she should be? Why is Libra signed and it still haven't went up? Bitch, because I'm constantly starting my life over and over and over and over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally over and over. I can never just get a like free ride. Like how everybody else, like, boom, you coming up off a song goes viral, you get signed, boom, they put a remix on it, boom, you going up. Not Libra. Boom, you're getting chilled.
Yeah.
He need to leave, you know? And boom, and I just have to constantly keep starting over. But I just, you know, and then again, me, humble by God, I'm just like, oh, okay, like God just ain't want to make me build something strong on a weak ass foundation. He knew that shit was gonna crumble regardless, so he didn't want to sit there and like make me eat with these people that I shouldn't even be eating with. So it crumbled, and in that I had to take a loss, which was I had to delete the songs because they was just like, bro, he's gonna keep harassing you. we would suggest you just delete it just to take away the power.
Okay.
Nah,
and this is the label telling you that.
I'm not gonna say who said it. But
okay.
That's what was said. And,
strategic.
Yeah,
and that's what I did. But I had to take away 3 million views. Like my checks from that motherfucker was fucking 11, 12K off that one song per month on TuneCore. And then I just got started. Yeah. I mean, like, it wasn't even, we're not even talking years, like, as it keeps growing. But it's off the rip, bro. Like, this shit 10, 11, 12, and that shit off one motherfucking song. You feel me? And so it's like, that shit hurted because it was just like, bro, I'm finna take a loss, but I just commend myself because I'm like, I'm never scared to take a loss. That's the thing about me. Like, I'm willing to go back down to 0. Mm-hmm. And that was crazy. So I went back down to fucking 0 and had to keep. And from then, like, I didn't find myself again until like even like this project right here.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. Because for a while, it felt like you kind of, I'm like, oh, you're here, but you would go away. Lost in the sauce.
Lost in the fucking sauce.
Lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce.
You were still putting out music though.
No, I mean, I was, but it was lost in the sauce because even though like it's not like my label is not like, oh, you got to make this type of music. I'm lost because, bro, like I'm still not recovered.
Yeah.
From this shit because like, bro, you got to imagine, bro, like if this the person that I said that like this situation almost made me commit suicide. Imagine like now that I'm signed and this is something we work so hard to this is middle school Libra looking at this Libra and this is all we wanted. And now that we here, you mean to tell me a nigga trying to sue me for $5 million, now I got to delete the song. Now my relationship even with the producer who ended up bowing down to you giving you this shit. Now my relationship with him is fuck him. Now I don't have a sound. Now I just got in the game. And that's how the fuck am I in the game now and don't got the fucking ball? Nor do I got the game plan. It's now time to play. This is what we've been waiting on. It's here. We got the money. We're good now. Now it's time to go hard, and you don't even know who the fuck you are anymore because you never even recovered because it's the demons start chasing you too. Yeah. Like they're riding with me in the car, and I'm trying to fucking unlock the door, and this motherfucker locking them.
How'd you find yourself on this project?
Feel me? Yeah. So like so once it just like just kept going, and then I'm new to the industry, so I'm like thinking. I'm overthinking. There's nobody overthinking for me. I'm overthinking because I'm thinking professional because I'm an overthinker and I'm an overachiever. So I'm gonna try to like fit in. Like I'm from the hood, you don't got a couch, bitch, you sleep on the floor. You know how to adjust. So I'm adjusting. I think it's a good thing and bad thing because you can fit in whatever, but you don't now know where your standard is because you able to just adjust. Oh, bitch, we don't got no motherfucking milk. All right, I'm gonna just eat cereal out the motherfucking box.
Okay.
But then another motherfucker be like, let me just DoorDash some milk.
Yeah. Canned
You're
milk.
like, fuck it. Canned milk. So, what the fuck I was saying? So yeah,
how do you find yourself in that situation?
Yeah. So that's just like, and so no, so when you get signed, they already have producers that they work with that like know how the game go. They gonna keep working with them because less bullshit. You work with the same people. And I'm going to the studio. Nigga, it's about 20 motherfuckers lined up on the wall with keyboards, laptops, whatever fuck, everything in their motherfucking hands. And they all lined up and nigga, they just playing beats and going. It's no real build. It's no we're gonna get better together.
Yeah, no
it's none of that. It's just drop off dick. Drop off dick, keep it moving. Like, bitch, we ain't kissing, cuddling, none of that. Hey, you like it or not?
Yeah.
I don't like it. Let me try next, nigga. That's just what it gave. And so, and then during that time, shit goes left again with the management portion, which I still say I didn't have real management until now. Everybody else was trials, and it was like 2 trials before that, but going through that too, because now that person, they go on, venture off, get their own little deal with whatever, they not with them, and then it's not working out with me and them, but it's not only me and them, it's not me. It might look like it's me if I keep talking, but they literally had like Rob 49 at the time, it didn't work with him. They had a bunch of people. they actually left first. I was like kind of last, so it wasn't me. Yeah, it wasn't me. Anyway, so boom, I get somebody else. We just trying shit. Not working there either. But this year is where I just kind of was like, bro, like in order for me, like I'm doing so much good thing, like I'm doing so much good stuff, and I'm not appreciating myself or looking at how far I've come because I'm not able to see it. Because what can you really see if you just naturally unhappy, you know? And I was just like, you're gonna always feel like, oh, I should have been here, I should have been there when something like that is taken. I fucking had to leave a fucking viral song that could have went more viral. Like I'm like the moment is missed.
Yeah.
The moment I'm here, I'm signed, the song is gone. I gotta do it over, but I'm not doing it over with the same producer and same sound. I'm doing it over trying to figure out what the fuck they want. I don't even know me no more to where like I'm not rapping like Lebra trying to go, because now I'm thinking radio. What is it that they would play? What would they push? You know, so I start overthinking. So it's just like I've just been so unhappy for like a very fucking long time. And even though like I put out music and stuff like that, it was like I just felt like I wasn't me. I was me enough to where I approved the shit to come out, of course.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't me. And I feel like with this project, I think like I was just kind of like, damn, so much time has came. Now I'm not new to the industry. It's been some time. It's been some time since I got signed. So now I think I just was like, okay, if I don't take control of this, I'm going to let other people control where I go in life and what happens. And in order for me to move forward and be my best self, I got to put this shit in the past, because this is the only reason why I can't move forward or I can't be excited about things that are actually going on that has been excited during that period. You know, because I will talk about it like in a like sad depression type of mode, but nigga, I did fucking, what is it? One of the 2Ks. You feel me? I was the only female on that motherfucker as far as record wise. I fucking did Nike, a collaboration with them. I was a sync queen on fucking all kind of fucking movies. I did a movie with Pete Davidson. I had to do the soundtrack and all of this. So it was so much shit that I actually was doing.
Yeah.
I was doing Rolling Loud. I did fucking 2 tours. I did fucking the Bia tour. I did the Rock on Ice Skilla Baby tour. I was doing just a bunch of shit. But it was just like I wasn't happy with the music.
Okay.
Been doing it for so long, like I'm not happy with the music. And so this time I just was like, bro, I need to heal. Like,
how'd you heal?
I need to heal. I'm still healing. But I need to heal. And I need to heal by saying like, bro, enough time has passed.
Okay. I
think with time. Because at that point, it was just like, bro, like that shit that I'm talking about, like as far as the depression with that, then that little time frame when I was with the people, bitch, at that point, this is like 5 years ago. It's like 6 now. You know, like it's just like, bro, it's okay. You can't just if let go of all these things, anything that happened when you were younger, anything that happened during your process of being where you are, none of that matters. Let it go, because that's only distracting you from where you can go in the future. It's only fucking holding you back, because any moment you just thinking you're trying to compare it to that, it's over with. Fuck that. If you let that go, you keep it moving, bitch. You focus on now and moving forward.
Let go and let God.
It does not matter who was around, who could have been records, who give a fuck.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like, bitch, at this point, make some new shit.
Yeah.
Now you got everything. Even that dude, like that producer, I still love him to death. We made back up. He's on a new project. Boom. You done got everything you need now.
Okay.
So let all of that go. You feel me? And that's the only way, like, I just kind of was able to just heal myself. Like, bro, let that go. That's why I said I was just happy. Like, I didn't go in the studio no more trying to like overthink. What is it people gonna like? I'm like, bitch, let me go have fun again. I forgot how to have fun.
Okay.
Music started getting boring. Lyrics started getting boring. Everything just got boring. And you know, time had changed too. Like, music everywhere. And then it's dumb shit. I mean, I love dumb shit too. But it was just dumb shit.
Yeah, 3 years.
And I'm over here rapping my ass off, and it's like, bitch, we're in dumb times now. Okay, well, hold on. You know what I'm saying? You know? So yeah.
Can't be writing no books while niggas is reading Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, like bitch. And then they be trying to pump me up. No, you hard though. Bitch, you're not playing me when you get ready for the club. I wouldn't even play when you get ready for the club.
Like, where the sales?
Bitch, I want you to get your lashes done. They playing my shit.
Exactly.
All of that. Oh, this lash tech music. Make me a lash tech. I want to put me a lash tech.
Thank you.
But put me
That's what it takes.
How about I do a project where it's fulfilling all of that? We got lash tech. We got real shit. We got now. Let's put me in all the categories. Don't leave me out bad and bougie hoe.
Libra's funny.
You hilarious.
Libra's really funny.
You have all the things. You have all. Yeah, you need a show.
So as you're going into the creation of this album, it's like I'm trying to hit all of the parts. Like I really want to make sure this is marketable to and showing off all sides of you.
Yeah, but no. I would say yeah, because that's what it happened to do.
Okay.
But that's me making the most of, like, I just had to accept my personality, bro. Like, I'm not one way. Like, I'm a Cancer. So the fuck I could be sad 2 hours ago. 2 hours now, I could be like, oh fuck that hoe. I'm so pissed. 3 hours from now, I could be like, I forget it hoe. I don't even give a fuck that. 5 hours ago, I could be like, you know what? I still ain't forgave this person in my family. That shit is fucked up. And 10 hours, I could be like, bro, I'm finna take over this music shit. And 12 hours, I could be like, bro, this music shit, this shit is just draining. So I just decided, like, bro, I'm just gonna be me, whatever the fuck I feel. Like, if I feel like popping pussy right now and crying tomorrow, the bitch, we're gonna put that on the tape.
Okay.
And so with that is where I came like, I'm like, oh, well, people got something for everything. Because, bitch, I'm everything. Like, I'm not one way.
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm
like your album opening, you talking about.
Bitch.
No, your album opening, you talking about gentrification.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you popping it like a couple of songs.
Yeah, 2 songs later.
See, like in real life, I might be like, I might have a conversation with you about gentrification, right? The whole night. And then the next day I might be like, damn, was I drunk? I think I talked too much. I was doing too much. Like, they should never even knew I thought like that. Like, damn, did I get too deep? I fucked up. Damn, I fucked up.
You didn't mess up though.
No, but that's how it would be.
I feel you.
Okay.
I feel the same way. I do it all the time too, so I understand.
Like, damn, did I look crazy? I fucked up. I might look crazy. Like, damn.
Not at all.
They might think I was drunk or what the fuck was wrong with her. Like, damn, I fucked up. And then I might try to call you to like try to mess you without you knowing by being like, girl, I was so fucked up last night.
Trying to feel it out.
Yeah.
You know, I want to talk about that.
Girl, but that's why I said, like, I'm just like in a place where I'm just like, bro, this is who you are. Like, you talk about this 1 minute and next minute you talk about something.
You learn to live in it.
Yeah.
You learn to live
who
in who you are. Yeah.
So let everybody know who you are. And also, I'm not gonna let people pump me up being like, oh, do more of that. Like, no, I'm gonna do some of that. And I'm gonna see what the fuck y'all pick and what y'all go to. And whatever y'all pick and go to.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Bring the mic closer to you just in case.
We'll visit it again. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just, this is all leave.
Do you ever think, you joked about it earlier, but do you think about therapy? Because one of your promos was like, you were like a therapist for yourself.
Interviewed yourself.
You were talking
twice.
to you.
Yeah.
So do you ever think about, would you trust going to therapy?
I've always wanted to.
Okay.
I've always wanted to, but I realize I'm like really, really deep.
Okay.
I'm like deeper than people would even know that I'm that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like pussy deep, but deep. So it's just like, you feel me? I'm like, I'm so deep that I feel like I realize like only I can help myself out of situations because I don't know if people can go that deep with me.
But that's why I'm wondering, I said, would you even trust therapy? Like, it feels like you're like, I need to rely and fix my own self first before I was even.
Yeah, I use people for a listening ear just for me to think out loud. Like, I might talk to you and then it seemed like I'm just venting to you, but really like it had nothing to do with you. And I don't really even care about what the fuck your comments are. I'm just trying to listen out loud so I can figure out what the fuck I'm even thinking about. So I might just say it out loud. So I sometimes talk to people, but I don't feel like I thought it would help, but honestly, I feel like I'm a good therapist, honestly.
You feel like
even though I don't got it all together, I'm a good therapist.
You feel like you're a good therapist?
You haven't tried it yet, though.
No, but I know I'm a good therapist because I'm just I know I am because I'm just like I'm intellectual. Like if I wasn't doing music, I'd be in psychology.
Okay.
Like I love to study. Like feel me. So I even had to like figure out the answers to my own problems because I didn't have anybody to give them to me. But even the way that I think about it is, even though I'm a Cancer, I think about stuff logically because I'm a Libra rising and Aquarius moon. So,
do you feel like it's that way because you just grew up having to rely on yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, like we getting kind of like a process where we're like, okay, this is how I've always done things, so this is how I'm gonna keep on doing things. And it worked. If it worked for me, it worked for me.
You got my mom who told me, when I told her about the suicide stuff, way later, by the way. Didn't tell her when I was a kid and I was gonna do it when I was like 11, 12. Didn't tell her during that time. So it wasn't attention based. It wasn't like I wanted attention and I'm just saying it because, oh my God, I'm gonna kill myself. No, I was dead ass. It was actually really, really serious. And
how did she take it?
I told her like maybe around 19, 20. No, matter of fact, I'm lying. I lied. That was something else I thought about. I told her this shit like probably like last year. I told her this last year and her response was, basically that was some weak shit and I would never let you be weak. That's weak.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? Hearing that from your mother?
It made me feel like, it made me feel healed.
Really?
Yeah. It made me feel healed because I think like, you often just kind of be like, you live life, your kid, you're like, me as a parent now, I kind of just be like, bro, I respect kids having their own mind and their own emotions. And I think like as parents, they think like we shouldn't have emotions. We don't have our own mind. We don't have our own life because you're not worried about bills. I'm worried about bills, but bitch, that don't mean my cousin ain't doing something to me, or that don't mean that I'm going to school and they're not bullying me and I'm not coming to tell you. That don't mean that they saying this about you. And I'm over here fighting for your ass because they saying you bad build or something. I just seen something like that on TikTok about a lady being bad build. But anyway, so I just be respect just opinions and feelings or whatever of children. But it made me feel healed because I think like through life, it's things that I held in and I felt like, and I fought by myself. And I don't have family, so I couldn't fight it with anybody else, or I couldn't be like, oh, my mom is this, so I'm going to go to my auntie or anything. I have nothing. But when she had that response, it just healed me to let me know it wasn't nothing to fix. So it helped me to where it was like, I think when you be like, maybe if somebody understand me, maybe they don't even know what I've been through. Maybe if I tell, maybe they'll understand. Maybe they'll feel me. And then it was like, I got nothing. And it could have made me cry, but it didn't because it was like, that's why I didn't say nothing this whole time anyway. That's why I thought that at that time anyway.
It kind of confirmed, like you was like, this how you was going to respond
like, anyway. That's why I even thought of that anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Like I'm the only girl. I have two brothers, and I'm not treated like a girl. I'm not treated like a person would have a daughter and be like, what is wrong? What did I hurt your feelings? What happened?
Yeah.
What is the problem? And I think like as time progressed, I kind of look at like, damn, why did I used to fight a lot? You know what I'm saying? Or even now in 2026, I'm like, oh damn, my mom used to take me to the fights. Never thought of it.
Yeah.
I thought like she knew they was popping shit and she knew, bitch, you talking about you finna whoop who, they pick up the phone back like Bitch, it wasn't no cell. Like, it was the house phone, and I can hear on the other end. And these hoes playing on my phone, talking about they finna whoop my daughter. Go whoop their ass. It was like that. I thought that was cool, but like me even being a parent now, it's like I kind of would never.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? And then like even when you in the hood, you accustomed to certain things. Some certain shit don't look wrong, but I'm just kind of like, it just kind of make me look at certain things. It was just like, So anyway, I just would say, long story short, it just healed me. It wasn't what I wanted to hear, but it healed me to let me know to move on. And what I thought was what I thought. And it is what it is. Do better. Moving forward, do better when it comes to you and how you treat people.
Better than yesterday.
Pointing this out right here. This whole thing that we're doing, it's basically therapy.
I was just about to say
that.
Maybe you should have gone into psychology. I'm dead serious. That's very like these are the things that people have trouble working through.
Yeah. But that's why I said like that's why I named it Better Than Yesterday, and that's why exactly why I said like I'm still doing it now, because now that I put out the project, when I do these interviews, it's letting all of that go.
It's therapeutic.
It's speaking on it publicly, because the thing is, that's why I said like the only regret I have is that I didn't speak out about stuff when it was time to speak out, and I held it. And I think that's what make you bitter, or that's what make you, you moving forward as a soldier, because I'm taught to keep it moving, be hard. But yeah, I'm keeping it moving and I'm being hard, but it comes out in different ways where you can't even fucking acknowledge your success. You can't even bask in it. You can't even be excited. You can't even be, you know what I'm saying? You can't even learn from your weak moments because somebody telling you don't look at them.
Yeah.
When, bitch, you should. Go look at it, cry, bitch, and then, bitch, when you're done, come back out and it's time to rock.
Feel your feelings.
You need to feel it. You need to understand it. You need to go through it so that you can be better and shit. And so I think like even with me naming it Better Than Yesterday, that's why I say I'm still going through it, because it's making me now speak on stuff that I've never spoke about before. And it's making me face stuff that I never faced before, And I'm still currently going through shit, but it's not like in that way. It's more in a healing process. And when I tell you like I healed from that, it's not like me being funny. Like that was all I need to know. No, literally that was, if I told you this, like, bitch, 10 years later, and I told you, like, you the reason, like, suicide don't just fucking go away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you first think about it, that's in that moment. But what happens is just because you first thought about it, and if you really thought about it, you thought about it thoroughly, like, it comes back whenever the fuck you get in another space like that. So it can be 10 years from now, it can be 20. It actually be 35.
Mm-hmm.
Just never goes away because you were so close to doing it, you don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you find things to live for and find things to be like, but it still just does not, and so that's just such a big thing. And it was just like, fact that I'm saying that and I'm telling you for the first time, you never even knew this, and your thing is I'm weak for that.
Yeah.
And I'm weak not because I ain't like I did it for attention. I ain't tell you this way when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I didn't tell nobody this. I ain't do interviews about the shit.
Yeah.
I tell you this way later after I'm in a good space, and I tell you the only time I ever felt like that again was during that little one moment with the music shit. And your only thing you can think of is not, damn, well, I'm sorry you even felt like that. I'm sorry you even, like, do you even, based on what you even said, could have made me be like, you know what, let me just leave right now. Let me just walk let me look at this text and go in the car.
Mm-hmm.
It could have easily. And that's why I just be like, people be having a chance to fix shit or help with shit. And that's why people don't tell people shit. That's why people don't even tell people shit when it comes to like sexual assault or being raped or molested or whatever, because who gives a fuck, especially when you don't even give a fuck about shit like that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
And then boom, you know what I'm saying? Then you go and it's, oh my God, why they should have just said something.
They couldn't.
Somebody come to you and say something like that and you make them feel worse by saying that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But no shade. But
you think that's what I guess that's the other thing. That kind of climate makes a child that's grown into a woman super independent. Like, it's like, I'm going to try to handle this on my own. I'm going to handle everything on my own. That's how you are. But then the other thing is, how do you bridge that with, we've talked where you were saying like, I'm working with a team now. Like I'm working with, how does somebody that has built a career so independently get the freedom to actually start trusting other people to be like, all right, I got a manager, I need you to work. And I got this person, I need you to work. And I got marketing, I need y'all to work. Like, how do you get to that point?
No, it's real hard. Because I don't trust nobody. But I also don't be in my own way because of trust. It's just based on like discernment of when you coming in, I just gotta know that you like for me and willing to, you really a fan of me. If we talking about management, like you gotta really be a fan of me. I'm sorry. Like that ain't even about personal. It's not like, oh, I just personally want you to let me know. You just really have to, because bitch, you gotta sell me.
Yeah.
Just like I gotta like whatever I do, because I gotta sell it. You gotta sell it too. So I just didn't experience that. But now, like, you know, I got Amir like love the fuck out of me. We talk all the time. Like he willing to hang himself for it, and me too. You know, so.
Oh, he believes in it.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Where you at?
Absolutely.
I love it.
100%.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's all I wanted. But yeah.
Have you felt the difference with this project? Like even the release and everything, like as this rollout has been happening, like now that you got the team, you've got a team that you're building out behind you, and you're not completely there yet, but you're building. Do you feel the difference now?
No, I do. I do, but I do. but I am a high-ranking member of society. No, I do, but it's like I'm never satisfied. So I just feel like I do, but it's because of, and even though we let it go, because of like I've been doing it for a fucking very long time. Like who you know fucking been doing it since middle school to now, and actively putting out music. We're not talking about just rapping in your motherfucking room. Talking about putting out music, getting plays, getting. You know what I'm saying? Getting fucking, you know, fans and fan bases and all of that. Since middle school to now, you're gonna get tired at some point. And I would have never if it wasn't for that situation, but it did knock it hit my knees a little bit. So I'm kind of like limping, you know? So yeah, it's like I won't be satisfied because it's like I feel like this should have been happened.
Okay.
Or I should have been, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be satisfied. And I think like when you're a fucking thousandaire, you want to be a millionaire. When you're a millionaire, you want to be a billionaire. So am I really ever satisfied? No. But I think it is important to avoid depression is to embrace what you did do so far. Because what I did do so far is exactly what the fuck I was supposed to. I been rapping this long, didn't stop, still got an opportunity to this day. But I also got signed. If I sat there and I asked God, hey, bring me here, or I want to do this. He did that. I did do that. Just because I got new goals, though, got shit to do with him and or the amount of success I did do. I'm still successful. It's just now this is like, now that I'm here, bitch, okay, that's not that, I want to go here.
Yeah. Are you a perfectionist?
I am, but I had a goal from the jump, and until I reached that, like that's why I said, like, I did. But I got new ones and I want to reach them too.
Okay.
So I can die today and be like, I really did do more than a lot of motherfuckers, because even like with Sinks and all of that shit lives forever. Yeah. Even with the fucking NBA 2K, whatever the fuck that shit was. Sorry, I don't know basketball, football, but
no even with that, I was to the people that play it.
Even with that, I'm the only female. You know,
y'all
so
heard
it's
the
like,
song though. When y'all was
I did do, I did do what the fuck I needed to do. I did do all of that. It's just, you know, I just got more stuff because I feel like years, like shit was taken from me, and I need that back. And until I get it all the way full fledged, then shit, I still got more shit to do before I be happy all the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's next?
Cause you try to take over the fucking world. I'm gonna be a household name, do tours, feel me, like Beyonce, Cardi, Nicki. I'm gonna do, you feel me? So until then, yeah, we did do good.
Yeah.
But bitch, we still got more to go. So
yeah.
You know?
Until you a mogul. I get it. That's positive.
Yeah.
That's super positive.
Yeah. That's where, honestly, because we went through a therapy session. This is why, in my opinion, hey, it's good to go. You don't have to. I don't know you like that. You don't have to, but it's good to go. But this is where we should end it because it's on a positive note. Where can we find you?
You can Find me on all platforms. It's Lebra Jolie, ITSLEBRA JOLIE. It's Lebra Jolie. Come find me. Come follow me. Listen to my new project, Better Than Yesterday. Go get it. It's streaming right now, every fucking where. Follow me from fucking Spotify, Amazon Music, motherfucking iCloud, Apple Music, all of that shit. SoundCloud, Audio Mac. Go get my shit, stream it, buy it, support me. And I dropped 4 videos on from my new project that's on YouTube right now. And if you know, you know, bitch, you only can do 3 videos per motherfucking project. But your girl Lebra did 4.
What are the names? Name those.
Might be 5. We did Turn Me Up. We did Off Your Chest. We did Whole Thing. We did Cowgirl.
Love that cowgirl, baby.
So yeah, stay tuned. But make sure you go tune into that. It's Lebra Jolie.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
And once again, this is In My Humble Opinion podcast. My name is Avery, like a very nice guy. And I'm here with my brother,
Just Devon.
That's what it is. H-Town's too sweet. H-Town's too sweet.
We good.
We're done.
We did good.
We're done. Yeah, of course.